After 2.5 years, October 2022 has seen the physical return of the Divali Nagar. And although there was some virtual presence of the hallmark event in the last 2 years, the National Council for Indian Culture says live streaming of the event brought a minuscule amount of revenue to keep the event alive. Sunil Lalla shed some light in tonight's Business Insight segment.
This business feature is powered by Flow Hub TV. TV just got smarter. Introducing Hub TV from Flow.
Because of the volume of interest that we saw, and we felt that we have an obligation to present a physical Nagar to the population.
Program Director of the Divali Nagar, Divali Nagar, says the National Council for Indian Culture has seen 33 years of a full Divali Nagar, with the exception of the last 2 years. He admitted, like everyone else, the pandemic has had a significant impact on its operations and revenue.
Financially, it would have affected us tremendously. There's a maintenance cost on a daily basis here. We have staff to pay, we have bills to pay, we have the building to maintain, we have the yard, the facilities to maintain, but there was no revenue per se.
In 2020 and 2021, the NCIC embraced social media to keep the Divali Nagar alive, but even that would not have helped in any major way to bolster its financial commitments.
Minuscule revenue. Even though we have a physical Nagar here, the entrance for the last 2 decades or so is absolutely free to the public. We are dependent on the revenue generated from the booth holders and what have you. Now, in the absence of that, there's little or no revenue.
Mr. Magru said the Divali Nagar has earned a decent revenue for the NCIC over the years, but said this is also reinvested into the site.
Our only major source of income at the Nagar here is Divali Nagar, that's at NCIC's Divali Nagar. And we have another 11.5 months of cost to run this organization. So I can't say, yes, we do have a surplus, but it's not any major source of revenue.
As for the physical return this year, he said while there was a significant demand for the food stalls, the general booths were somewhat testing to reach capacity, having reached 90% just days before the start of the Nagar on Saturday.
We had to give reduced prices and so to attract. And so in some cases we attempted to increase the price, but it didn't go down too well with some of our regular booth holders.
But Mr. Magru added that while the NCIC is also grateful for annual subventions from the government, it has also had to ensure it devised other ways to sustain the organization.
We do a good job in doing it, in getting the revenue to run this event. But let's hope that the government consider the last 2 years and the expenses we will incur,
The 9-night event at Divali Nagar will culminate on Sunday, October 23rd, the night before the Festival of Lights. I am Sunil Lalla with your TTT News Business Insight.
This business feature is powered by Flow Hub TV. TV just got smarter. Introducing Hub TV from Flow.